think the informal sector also plays an important role, both in terms of employment generation, production, and also income generation. And it mainly covers small-scale activities that I think, as our colleague from Ghana had alluded to, are semi-organized and regulated, and in most cases use little or very simple technology. Now, one important aspect of the informal sector in Kenya is that it has continued to grow in significance, and the number of people that are employed in this sector continue to grow, especially in the last few years. So you find that, for example, in the 2019, out of a total of about 846,000 jobs that were created, 767,000 of them were in the informal sector, and this represents about 90% of the new jobs that were created during that time. So this gives you a perspective of the importance of the sector. Now, also another important aspect of the sector, which is the sectoral distribution of the sector. Now, you will find that mainly the leading sector that occupy in informal sector activities is the wholesale and retail trade, hotel, and transport and communication. So these are the leading sectors, hotels and restaurants, sorry. And this is followed by manufacturing and communication, social and personal services in third position. Transport comes in fourth, and then finally construction. Now, this sectoral distribution is also important, especially if you look at the composition of who is employed in the informal sector. And again, my colleague has also mentioned the fact that there are gender dimensions, there are those who, there are the youth employed. So these sectoral distributions also have implications in terms of the amount of income that is generated by those who are employed in the sector. Now, one important aspect of the informal sector is that its importance has continued to grow, it has also become a major transit point in terms of employment for the young people or the youth who transit from learning institutions looking for formal employment. So it is a major employer of young people or youth. And the studies have also shown, empirical studies have shown that in most cases, any economic shocks like shrinking economic growth, etc., will mainly, or decline in the employment opportunities, mainly affect the youth and also women more adversely. And therefore, you'll find that because of this, the informal sector acts as an absorber of this labor of the youth. And also those who fall off the formal employment system find themselves absorbed in the informal sector.